Hello viewers, Donald Trump's re-election and United States status as the globe's sole superpower has set off intense speculations across the globe regarding the possible policy choices of his upcoming administration. Trump is believed to be an unpredictable person. However, his first term in office does offer some clues with regard to the possible policy choices that he will make. In his first term in office, Trump made some momentous decisions like he pulled US out of Iran nuclear deal, started trade war with China, replaced North Atlantic Free Trade Agreement between Mexico, USA and Canada with another agreement, publicly pulled up his NATO allies, built a wall along US border with Mexico, and interestingly, he didn't start war. Before we proceed, you are requested to kindly subscribe to my channel Wisdom of Life. Trump's first tenure can be defined in terms of transactional diplomacy. Transactional diplomacy is a special variety of diplomacy which is based on a quid pro quo. It is based on give and take. I'll help you provided you reciprocate me equally. It is more like a business transaction in which each party must fulfill its part of the bargain, failing which there is no deal. In a sense, all diplomacy is give and take. Diplomacy rests on negotiations. Negotiations are meaningful only when each side is willing to make some concession. For example, in 1972, Pakistan and India concluded a historic treaty called Simla Accord because each party made some concessions. But in case the parties firmly hold their ground, then their meeting is just a handshake. Transactional diplomacy has two vital differences with conventional diplomacy. In conventional diplomacy, the parties do not publicly announce the outcome they are seeking. So it's much like playing close to one's chest, to use a phrase from the game of cards. By contrast, in transactional diplomacy, parties publicly and clearly, categorically announce the outcome that they are seeking. So it's more like laying one's cards on the table. For example, Trump publicly asked NATO allies from time to time to meet mandatory defense spending target, which is at least 2% of the national GDP of each country. He also insisted that NAFTA must give way to a fairer deal. The second difference between transactional and conventional diplomacy is that in transactional diplomacy, the focus is on now, what each party can give or do at present. Future action is not that important. For example, Trump was advised by many economists not to impose additional tariffs on China because it will in the end benefit US consumers. But Trump went ahead with increasing tariffs on China. Likewise, he went ahead with pulling out of Iran's nuclear deal and also targeting Iran's senior general Soleimani because he believed that it was time to stop Iran now. Another important thing about Donald Trump is that he doesn't believe in international liberalism. Two essential features of international liberalism are free movement of goods, which results in cheaper products to consumer, and free movement of people across the border, which result in supply of cheap labor for the businesses. However, Trump did not believe in this liberal notion of free movement of goods, and therefore he imposed tariffs not only on China but also against on Canada and European countries which were his allies. Likewise, he rejected the notion of free movement of people across borders and started building a wall across US border with Mexico. So in Trump's second term, transactional diplomacy will remain the defining feature of his policies. He will also use tariffs to restrict imports from other major trading partners of United States. Trump has already announced that he will raise tariffs by 60% on all Chinese imports into United States, and he will also crack down on illegal immigrants, which was a headline promise during his election campaign. I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel Wisdom of Life. Thanks for your time.